Yo, what's up YouTube? It's the one, back with more Wuthering Waves content. Now, as you saw in the title, we'll be discussing is Wuthering Waves failing, along with my overall thoughts and review for 2.0. Let's get it. The game launched, or even before it launched, because I was covering this game like about a month or two before it even came out. Man, there was so many Genshin players that were in my comment section like, oh, this game's gonna fail, like, you know, hate watching and stuff like that. But obviously over time, you know, they've lessened on my channel, especially. I can't speak for other creators, but people have always wanted the downfall for Wuthering Waves. You know, that's why, you know, like up to recently, people have been making up things that aren't even issues, and you know, people aren't even living in reality, making up issues that don't exist in the game just to say that there's issues in the game, because they can't handle the fact that their game, their main gacha game that they play, has issues, has problems. But in Wuthering Waves, if we have an issue or a problem, you know, we band together as a community and we let them know. We all let them know. And the second it reaches their doorstep, they handle the issue. You know, that is one difference I can say. I've played hundreds, if not thousands of gacha games. I've played gacha games for like 10, 11 years, man. Probably more than that, probably 12 years. I've played gacha games for about 12 years. And I will be honest, gacha games with their devs, they don't respond to criticism well. You know, they don't respond to criticism well. Kuro Games is the first company I've ever seen respond to criticism well. And actually have good interest at heart for the player base. They actually care about players, and they actually care about the free-to-play players as well, because they understand that the free-to-play players make up the majority of the game. You know, they actually understand this, because I've been preaching this for years. You know, that games need to start catering more to free-to-play players, because they make up a majority of the game. If they wake up tomorrow and say everyone needs to spend money if you want to continue playing Wuthering Waves, a vast majority of players are gonna leave, because you know, the free-to-play is the majority. The way I like to say it is 70% of the player base is free-to-play, 20% are casual spenders, and you know, 25% are casual spenders, and 5% are whales. You know, so always catering to the free-to-play is always good if you want to have a successful game. You know, we've seen games like Honkai Star Rail, games that started off good but slowly took a turn for the worse with the power creep. But that's here and over there. So like, you know, since this game released, this game has always been fighting an uphill battle, because all the Genshin comparisons, you know, like this game is always being compared to Genshin. So I feel like it had more to prove than when Genshin did when Genshin dropped. When Genshin dropped, it's like Genshin wasn't being compared to any other gacha game at the time. Genshin was Genshin, but this Wuthering Waves it's always going to be compared to Genshin. So, you know, with all the hate watching and everything, some people quit the game. And then obviously when I can't remember the patch, I think it was 1.3. Yeah, 1.3, the patch where we got Zezi and we got Zhang Liao. When the revenue numbers came out, even though the revenue numbers are scammed, it's been confirmed at this point. People were like, "Oh, Wuthering Waves is dying," when in reality, I've spoken on this on why on this with life on the last podcast episode we did on my channel, and I also spoke about this in depth in another video. But the revenue numbers were down because we got a free 5-star and people were saving for 1.4 for Shorekeeper, because Shorekeeper was a hyped up character for a long time. So yeah, that is the reason why 1.3 was a low month according to the revenue. But you know, besides that one instance where people used it as like a way to attack the game, 1.4 was amazing with the Black Shores update. You know, I've been getting really good characters, really fun events, and they also listened to the criticism about co-op events. And hell, on stream yesterday at the time of this recording yesterday, which was Tuesday for me, I literally said, like, in my on the spot review right after finishing the right after finishing the story, that one thing I would like to see is more co-op events, because it's been a while since the last co-op event. And guess what's coming again, guys? Another co-op event where you can play with your friends. You know, like I gave you know, Wuthering Waves a lot of credit. I think from my initial playthrough of the story, I think I gave the game an 8 out of 10, because I have been playing since day one, so I have experienced all the bugs, but I have experienced all the fixes and patches and all that kind of stuff. So 8 to 8.5. I think 8.5 is what I gave it. 8 or 8.5 is my initial review of 1.0 to 1.4. So, you know, like I said, this game is always fighting. It's always fighting an uphill battle. You know, so it's good. But now it's a good thing that I feel like the community is now being more vocal. We have people like Saint Tontus, you know, people like him in the Wuthering Waves community, that are more vocal, and he nips any BS on the spot. So, you know, that is also good now. So we don't have, so he can fight off any bullshit basically, because a lot of people have been bullshitting for the longest time. Another thing, like I did predict, is many people who liked the game, you know, they quit the game as well. They stopped covering the game for content and whatnot. So now is a really good time for Wuthering Waves. Obviously we have 2.0 just come out like about a week ago, and honestly, my thoughts on the world is insane. The level of detail in the buildings, the culture, man, oh my god. Like they mixed like a French / Italian culture into this map, and it's really beautiful. Like the accents of the NPCs, the different accents, you know, like the new cast of characters, like we have the what's her name, we have what's it, the Fool's Troop, we have what's his name, Carlotta, oh sorry, what's her name, Carlotta, Brandt, you know, and we also got the I'm trying to remember her name, guys, hold on, I will not mess this up. Is Zani? Yeah, Zani. Yeah, Zani. That's her name. We got Zani. I'm bad with names, guys. Apologies. We got Zani, and she was a really good addition. She definitely helped carry the first three acts. The first three acts for sure, when you're being introduced into the world. Well, not the world, but like the new map, new area of Renacita. She does help carry with her design, her nonchalant, or I don't even know what's the word, indifferent voice lines. And man, her voice is so unique. Like I said it on stream, I said it again here, is her voice is super unique. Like that's the first time I've heard an accent like that in a gacha game. 100%. And it goes back to what I was saying, the mix of cultures in Renacita is insane, man. We got the French, we got a little bit of British or English, then we also got Italian as well, and like the different types of voice lines of all the characters in the story, and in the just NPCs hanging around the area. It's really good, beautiful stuff, man. I really like Zanny. She's definitely going to be a big character, and that's another thing. The side cast of characters, like I was saying, they're better than the initial side cast of characters we got in the 1.0 to 1.4. Obviously, we had Alto, Encore. I won't really count Shorekeeper, but like the initial cast of like Chizia, Yang, Baizi, Alto, Encore, like those dudes. A Shorekeeper, we got her towards the end, so I won't really count her. Because we didn't really have much time with her besides that 1.4 patch when she came in, of course. So, but those other characters, they don't come close. Like I like Alto. Don't get me wrong. I like Alto. I like Alto, and I like Chizia. But the rest, I don't really like them. I really hate Yang. She's really annoying, in my opinion. But these cast of characters, the Fool's Troop, like I said, Zanny, Carlotta, and obviously I won't spoil I won't spoil the story, but we also got introduced to someone who could be the resonator for the Sentinel. I won't the Sentinel for Reguna, but I won't get into that. I won't spoil the story here, but besides that, what else? So the music was insane. Like there was literally moments on my stream when I was streaming the game that I was literally just there listening to the music, dancing, while I was while a cutscene was going on, and music definitely improved. 100%. Music definitely improved. Voice line delivery insane. The cultures, the different accents, insane. The storytelling got way better, because one thing people said is that with 1.0, the first three acts of 1.0 were dog shit. That's what people say. All right, even people that like the game said that. So obviously there was a lot of issues behind that, like with voice line deliveries and all sorts of things. They say it was going to be fixed, but I don't know if it has been fixed yet. It should be fixed. But they definitely heard this and made the first three acts fire. And like I said, Zanny helped carry that. Carlotta, the Fool's Troop, beautiful stuff. What else? So besides that, my overall take. Oh, the boss fights. The boss fights in this were also insane. Like we had two boss fights, the dragon and obviously the with Frolova. Yeah, the boss fights were super unique. Different battle mechanics were implemented. I really had a good fun with those. The map is beautiful. The way that they said, okay, we have echoes that are actually good, like kind of like Pokemon just roaming around the city. That's beautiful, man. I really like that. Another cool thing, I think I popped on my friend live stream yesterday, and I was telling him, like, what was also pretty interesting is the implementation of religion. Like the implementation of religion and all that kind of stuff. That was cool. That was a different take on things, because I don't know, I don't remember the last time religion was ever including in a gacha game. So you obviously, so I won't get too deep into that, because I want to avoid spoilers. But man, the fact that religion is being implemented into the story and is being one of the main like plot lines, and still is the main plot line, is really unique, really different. So honestly, this patch was insane. Honestly, amazing. People who said that Wuthering Waves would fail, they're eating dirt right now. And I know when Wuthering Waves 2.0 came out, like I think I'm pretty sure like the new update for Honkai Star Rail also came out, but no one's even talking about that. If anything, people are complaining more about Honkai Star Rail with the insane power creep and all that bullshit. But with Wuthering Waves, is nothing but good things. I've heard nothing but good things about this 2.0 update. And if you have an issue with 2.0, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with me? Did you enjoy the 2.0 patch, or are you one of the rare people that actually have issues with 2.0? if you have criticisms about the game, real criticisms about the game, let me know in the comments, and I'll hear you out. But for the most part, this update was insane. Nothing but good things to say. And when I was thinking about it on my initial review after beating the story, I was like, what would I give it? And I don't give any games on this channel 10 reviews. I don't, because perfection is impossible. I do not believe in perfection. So I gave this game a 9. I gave the 2.0 a 9.5 out of 10. I considered all aspects, everything, all variables were taken into consideration, and I was like, yeah, 9.5 is actually the fairest thing I can give it. Almost there, almost perfection. It's literally almost perfection, because everything could be better. I said the music and all this could be good, but it could even be better than amazing. So yeah, that's just my initial thoughts. Do I think Wuthering Waves is failing? Hell no. Wuthering Waves is only getting bigger, especially with the PlayStation 5 release. More people are coming in, so it's a good time. I'm gonna start making beginner guides for the game again. Obviously I did at launch, but with a new audience coming in, more views, the viewership is definitely gone up for Wuthering Waves. So it's a larger fan base, larger player base, because you guys know PlayStation, nearly everyone has a PlayStation, man. Everyone has a PlayStation, so huge player base coming in. So which obviously leads to more revenue, which obviously leads to more success. So I don't really need to go into all of that. You guys know the game is not failing. If anyone tells you Wuthering Waves is dying, just ignore them. There's no point in having a conversation with them, because they probably think if they think Wuthering Waves is dying, I guarantee they probably think Honkai Star Rail's booming. Honkai Star Rail's booming and Genshin's booming. Like those games are starting to take a negative turn because of the power creep, predatory issues with like 2 banners or whatever. I think Star Rail's gonna start having 8 banners or something like that. So hey, it's crazy. Hoyo are doing a madness, but Kuro are taking the W, man. So man, Kuro Games is definitely the best game devs I've ever seen in gacha gaming, man. They have the best game devs in gacha gaming. I'm gonna be real. But yeah, Wuthering Waves is not dying. Only things are going up from here. Things are going up from here. So yeah, we'll see what they have in store for 2025, where they want to take the game. The story is insane. I'm really intrigued. There's many questions, many mysteries. So yeah, this was my rambling. This was unscripted rambling, unscripted thoughts, unscripted review on the game on 2.0. So yeah, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. We're gonna get active on this channel. It took a while for me to make this video because I wanted to finish the story before I made a review, because I feel like it wouldn't have been genuine if I haven't beaten the game. So now the story's beaten, I now have time to record videos and post for you guys. So expect a couple other videos this week. Expect another like 2, what is it, 2? Yeah, expect another 2 videos. So yeah, let me know out of 10 what would you give the Wuthering Waves 2.0 story, and also let me know other games you want me to try out on the channel. And yeah, take care and peace, guys.